Hey y'all. So this was my attempt at this app Gauntlet, the Gauntlet being a challenge to complete all of the packs in Super Auto Pets, including custom and the weekly, in a single sitting consecutively without losing. This was all recorded live at twitch.tv/Nick_Resney. Thanks so much for watching and enjoy the video. Exactly. And that is a huge start for us because any win is a good win. There's some temptation to rip the honey here, but this is just better, yeah. Yeah, that's way better. Ooh, yeah, hook me up with those horsies. Don't actually hook me up with the horsies. It's better to lose there or win. It's never ideal if you didn't lose your first turn to not lose your second or win it. Elephant needs more pieces to work with it, but Dodo also needs quite a bit of support. Elephant's just a big guy that we can have on board for a minute here and not really feel too bad about it. Yeah, I don't hate this. On average, you're playing against someone who's played that round previously. Yeah. Oh, you're so right with that. That is so true. You know, there was a point in time where I thought, I too can understand chat's infinite wisdom. I too am worthy of this knowledge. I don't know if that's true anymore. I don't know if I'm still there. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, I was hoping for a combo, but no luck. Josh, welcome in. Therefore, on average, your team is underleveled. Dude, we have not actually had to use this elephant in the back at all. He's just hanging out. Maybe you can start just trying to stat our guy here. Dog is good here. What else would I want to be doing right now? I think I'm just looking for giraffe, really. I think we can pass up our nose at most of the rest of this. Which is the conclusion you should never be winning anything. You know, I'm glad we're on the same page. You bought the hawk too, eh? Shut up! Why? Why? I wish it didn't hit the rabbit there, but I'd rather just drop him. There is an actual hawk unit in the game too. I just want you to know. That is a thing that exists, and we probably will be buying that if we get the opportunity to when we're playing Star Pack. I'm very tempted to just... Yeah, we haven't really invested that much into you. There's no reason for me to hang on to him so desperately. I think we just go for scaling here, and oh my god, my team is dead. Ugh. Ugh. A lot of stats on our boy there. Honestly, I could get Penguin here. I don't think I want to. I'd rather have the Crocodile in here instead of having the long-term stats on these guys who I could drop them. They could be dead to me. I'd honestly front you. Having a big boy there to kill their front line. Yeah, it's efficient. That is beyond frustrating. Our team is so good. Our team is so good. And we're getting just stomped. I think I pull canned food here, grab Rooster. I'm kind of tempted to have a shark in the back here and get off of this horse, which honestly, we can't just immediately get off of the horse here and pull you in. That guy's gonna be good. That guy's gonna be good. Woo! You might have this cute camel kangaroo chain. But I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I won't be intimidated. I'm just that brave. Guys, I think we might be able to get the 10 piece on this one. I think the Sap Gauntlet's gonna go for longer than 12 minutes. We're gonna be streaming good tonight. We need some protection on that guy in the back, though. He needs some armor and... oh my god, wait. Wait, that's crazy. That shop's insane. Because we can just say... yeah, we don't need the rest of this team anymore. Because this team's actually just functional on its own. Like, a double dragon? We're about to be... inappropriate joke. And you know what? Maybe we're gonna need a little bit more scaling, but I have faith in us. We have pets with good abilities. And our scaling is going crazy. Okay, do we pull in? No. No, we just do that. We want to get protective equipment on our boys here, because that's going to be the biggest difference maker at this point. But man, we high rolled so hard on that. Okay, so we can buy, sell you, and then have Snake in for a turn here. Yeah, that's pretty good. You like the dragon? Well, how about Dragon D? Yeah, I was gonna make that joke too, and then I thought, I'm better than this. I'm better than this. Now, if I really am, is to be seen. TBD. TBD. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we get the snake right back in there. He was gone for a while, but he's right on back here. And Andaraz, I don't know if I said hello, but hello. Welcome in. The winning as a winner gets put down. I think you should buy the turkey to gobble gobble on. Nope. No, I'm gabba gabba good. Alright, I think we get a melon onto you. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like that. That was almost scary for a second there. And then I realized I ain't easily intimidated. I think we would have been in trouble if we didn't have the melon on the boar, potentially. Ooh, hello, little piggy piggy piggy. More piggy piggy piggy. And more good protective equipment. Honestly, give me the snake. You might just call this team scaled enough and go for level 2 snake. Because we have a lot of stats here. I think I want more stats. We just need one more win here. Which means I probably shouldn't have one for the stats, but, you know, whatever. Don't talk to me. Christy, hello, welcome in. That's one down, baby! Turtle Pack conquered. First daily win. First daily game. On to the next. Alright, so now that we've conquered Turtle Pack, I'll go to my next most comfortable pack, Puppy Pack. And let's see if I manage to screw this up. I like Chipmunk a lot, I like Beetle a lot, because I like the perk line a ton. And you always want to have a 3-attack unit fronted in this pack, because of the existence of Moth. Moth is functionally a 3-3 unit, but it has to be in the front to be a 3-3 unit. Be the Soothing Bludgers. The exact mirror match. Very good. Alright, we got more bugs. I think we got off of the Moth here. I'd rather be more committed to... Okay, that's way too many bug. Too much bug. When you zoom and all that. It makes me look good, what can I say? Oh, we do draw that. I was not expecting to draw there. I mean, I could keep the bugs for a while, so we could trop fish them. And then I think we chipmunk here. And what perk would I want to put onto the chipmunks for later? I think it's just rice. I think rice is the only thing for giving them extra sell value, because these guys will stock whatever they are holding for later. What does a draw do for progression? So a draw means you do not lose a life and you do not get a win. In Arena specifically, you need to hit 10 wins in order to beat the game. So in a challenge like this, where we don't want to try to go for a specific build, we just want to rush those wins. Sometimes having only 10 wins to play with, if you're trying to build like a super powerful team and you want to get the perfect setup for it, can be actually constrictive. But not the case here. So don't want any of these guys. Toucan doesn't feel nearly as good to play anymore. Toucan used to be like the guy. I do not want you. I would like a lemur. Drom's just good. Drom continues to be just good. Taboo also could have been good there, but we're not super perked out. Hey friend, I will learn this game today by watching you intently. No, the gameplay is up here. Don't look over here. Ooh, wait, this is good. Okay, so we buy the lemur. The lemur we want to get the plastic saw from. So this is a toy, it gives us eucalyptus. We can buy the chipmunk here. We can now sell the chipmunk to get... Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. No, that's exactly what we needed. So we can buy the chipmunk. It gives us access to rice here. I can sell you. I'm not sure what I want to do with the rest of this for right now, but I do know that I want to pull in the lobster to get temp stat. By temp stats, I mean permanent stats. I'm gonna assume that you are not actually a long-term part of the plan. And I don't hate doing this because I don't really want to overwrite the pangolin, or I don't really want to overwrite the beetle's toy because the beetle has +3 attack with the meat bone that it gains at the start of battle, so this is functionally a 6/6. The eucalyptus would overwrite it, so it'd end up being weaker. We should make down here more visually drawing. Huh. Huh. Who let him cook? Huh. And there's a sleeping pill. I'm trying to think of what the game plan is here, because we're kind of straddling two different archetypes at the moment. But I do just like having this guy getting big. Though you having actual stats is kind of impressive. This goldfish is gigantic. And I don't have to worry about killing this guy anytime soon. I want a better toy than this. Didn't get the memo that you're no longer the huge pets. Yeah, that was so yesterday, you know? Garlic's probably good here. I can't believe how big that goldfish is, though. You guys see how big that goldfish is? Look at this team doing silly scaling, and we're just... BAM! Okay, no, I really like this guy, actually. We're keeping him. And by keeping him, I mean killing him to keep the flying squirrel. You understand, right? No, I want something better here. Chameleon is the better. I'll probably sell the Drom next turn. Dude, the the mole summon was gigantic there. Buffalo's good, but we don't have the setup for it. Tar is not really relevant for this team right now. I don't think we care for the level up on the goldfish. It's just not going to be relevant very long. And these aren't worth pulling in to just immediately pill. They give a lot of stats, don't get me wrong, but it's not worth it. Because plus 4 HP for 4 gold and me mixing up my team seems bad. Okay, so we get the high tier toy from Mongoose, which would be peanut butter coconut or television for breaking for +2/+2 to the entire team. I don't think peanut's really worth it here. And I don't really care for the coconut. It doesn't really work too well with our team because of the lack of stats. Those perks are good, just not good for this team. Ideally, I'm going to be buying a lot of pets, so I think I prefer doing this. We don't really need the level up on the flying squirrel, though, I gotta say. Flying squirrel level doesn't do a ton for us. It lets you keep toys that have been broken at a higher tier, but we need to level up the Gariel to get a higher tier toy from it. So it's not super productive to do. And I'd rather get the level on the Mosasaurus here to be able to get stats on these guys, because these guys are good. A sudden injection of 4/6 into a lionfish does not really excite me that much, actually. I need to actually find a Gariel to replace this guy, and I really want to do that next turn if I can. Not getting a ton of goat value here. I'm not really stressing that. Mostly facing like pivot teams too. We're basically just hoping that we can out-tempo and snipe the opposition into oblivion. I can't use these. Like, the scaling's too slow, and it doesn't work with Chameleon. It technically works with Chameleon. I'm going to ignore that fact. I think I get the Gariel out of here to instead... Magic Whale Shark. This guy had awful pets. I'm going to ignore taking from him, but I would like to potentially steal from somebody else. Okay, this guy also has awful pets. Brother, give me something I can steal. At least, he might have beat me, but he has awful pets, trust me. Here's the guy that I was hoping to find. And now we have really good abilities. We functionally have 18 damage and snipes at the start of battle. Plus we'll be able to, in theory, scale a ton over Elephant Seal here. Because we have Sauropod to give us money. And we get a lot of value from just constantly buying perks now. Okay. Okay, no, this seems good. We just need to get 4 more wins. I think it's a good idea to go into the scaling option, because otherwise we're looking to be in a much more disastrous position. Nope. And for context, for people that don't know what I'm doing right now, Sauropod gives you money for buying foods. Elephant Seal gives you... Oh, no. Elephant Seal gives you permanent stats to the rest of your team every time you buy a perk onto it. So this is just letting us get a bunch of stats onto the team quickly. Is essentially what's going on here. And the main thing that I want to do is try to end on a good perk for the Elephant Seal. So here we have Pancakes, which gives +2/+2 to the entire team. I really should be looking for actual equipment here for the rest of my team. They just gave coconut to their whale shark, and their whale shark swallowed it. Okay, now here's actual equipment. So this takes 7 less damage twice, which is just really good. And this is just worse than having the pancakes, but it is permanent value, so try not to think too hard about it. And like we were able to very effectively tank the mantis shrimp snipes because of the lemon there. If we didn't have the lemon, we wouldn't be able to do that. Because it reduces 7 damage twice. The mantis shrimp does 10 damage per level. It was doing 20 damage unblocked there, but we blocked him. Levels don't help us a ton here. Besides maybe... No, levels are too late, I think. Because we could, in theory, level up the elephant seal here to scale faster. We don't even need to scale that much more, if we're being honest. Like, our team's already big. Yeah. Yeah, if we only need to push for one more win, we should just be getting foods. And a can for good luck. I definitely don't want to replace the pancakes. Ooh, that's really toxic. They had a bat that overwrote all of our equipment, basically. Alright, we'll just get a mantis shrimp in here and hope that this works. This is not a bad team. This is not a bad team. I could see this winning, but we don't have a lot of tech. Okay, but we should beat this team. They're just a million snipes. But we have lemons, so... We should win, he says with such raw confidence. 12-1. Oh, I guess it's probably golden pack. We probably do golden pack next. But I have very, very little experience in these packs. Take a double if you see a double, even though that's a bad double to get. Oh, dude, we're about to really show this guy what for. Okay, fair. Silk Moth ain't the guy he used to be. Maybe that gets us a... Oh, no. No, this isn't what I wanted. Sure. I don't really want to save the magpie. Yeah! Yeah, this is a good team here, baby. How do I stat a guinea fowl? I think the answer is I don't really. I think I'd rather take the flea because the flea is easier to work with. I'm just gonna go for griefing their team effectively. gonna just try and grief their team. Use Flea to inflict weakness on their best unit. Use the Sea Urchin to reduce their 1 HP unit to 1 HP. Very good. And the Lizard gets a summon whenever it's hurt. As mentioned previously. Very good. I'm definitely keeping the Flea the longest out of these. And Cherry is just a good perk. I forgot African Penguin's in this pack. I love my boy African Penguin, but I'm not selling anything on this team at the moment. That ain't in the books, Chief. This guy's carrying us right now, and I'm here for it. There's a manatee. So in theory, this guy will die. He'll leave something weak enough that the surgeonfish can egg it, and then he'll give a bunch of stats to the Flea because of how his ability works. So we give up our Dowlg summon for this. I don't think we go for level 3 on the Sea Urchin. Could I be ripping lettuces? Yes, I actually think I can. So I should have saved that lettuce. Lettuce is effectively a targeted sushi. It's really good, but you need to be in a position where you can actually take advantage of it. Did not see any other lettuces. There's avocados. I forgot. I forget all the cool things in this pack. That's crazy. Now we're just gonna get off of the lizard next turn, if we can help it. I don't even know if I really want to keep the surgeonfish. The surgeonfish is just kind of good enough right now. Barely gets the kill on that guy, but alas. All right, this manatee, he's gonna die. And I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm going to relish it. Let's get you in here. And then I kind of need to get rid of the Sea Urchin. He's just awkward enough positioning wise for me to be upset. Ooh, okay, we're good. Falcon already showing his worth. Falcon showing up to play. I think we still keep it like this. I don't really care for the macaque, and Emu doesn't work with our team in the current composition. Do we like Potato here? Is there a better defensive perk in this pack? It's just PETA. Oh, wrong button. This is not the pack with Hawk, though. Hawk is Star Pack. So I don't think there's any super big snipes I need to be concerned with. Cockatoo's kind of cool. Kind of a Cockatoo fan? Any Cockatoo fans out there? Rose, welcome in. Hey, so speaking of not having to worry about snipes. Dude, we just stole their money, Jen. We get extra money this turn because we stole their weasel. Oh yeah, that's our highest tier. So we're definitely gonna want to get a potato onto our grizzly bear here. And the plan here is just death by 1,000 cuts, essentially. Our grizzly doesn't even get the trigger, they just die. I'm just gonna keep taking stats here. Because honestly, so long as we can keep our team scaling, I'm feeling pretty good. That dog's giant, but because our grizzly snipes came in just in time, oh, so good. Death by 1,000 cuts? Taylor approved. Checks out. Let's see, I think pita bread here, for sure. Do we prefer durian here? I think we prefer... No, because we want at least one summon. One dog summon, just to try to guarantee the grizzly gets to go off. We could Cranity. Cranity is very good. But this is also a 9/9 monkey. I think I do this turn, we save the crane, and then we put the crane behind the falcon. Because our game plan right now is essentially we want our team to swing as many times as possible so that the grizzly snipes can go off. There we go. Woo. Tier 4 higher. Unfortunately, we had the flea. I like you better than the crane level up. But that was a sick turn. It would have been nice if we could have gotten some protective equipment onto the grizzly. But we should be fine here. This PDF really wants to punch my falcon. He was really trying. Okay, that's Golden Pack. That's the first time I played that pack in a very, very, very long time. You got very lucky of all the scaling. But I think I'm going to do Unicorn Pack before I do Star Pack, because Star Pack is the one that most recently got revamped, and there's a lot of interest in it, and it might be the strongest pack now. Is there a benefit to early experience? So there is a lot of stuff for just getting experience in battle. Tsuchinoko is one of those things. And there is stuff that works with jumping. But I don't really see it. I think we're just gonna do ailment line. Because ailment line makes more sense to me. It'll be the salty soup. The salty bananas. That's pretty good. I think I'd be keeping... Honestly, I'd be keeping like all of these guys. If the turn number is even, replace random ailments with +1 HP on 2 friends. I think Bush is probably the most expendable, even though that's the one that we actually have to level on. I'm trying to figure out what I want to get permanent stats to. There's a very convoluted way of getting permanent stats. And any win's a good win. combine here. Rambutan. Or we could go for Dazed. I mean, honestly, that Dazed could be huge. There's this double Ogopogo here, which I feel like I should use. Okay, now we got the level up on that, so it was worth it. No mana stuff, really. Okay, we should be good here. This guy is supposed to be very, very oppressively good with mana. Spend mana to give nearest friend behind 3 HP plus 1 per mana. That's a lot of HP for just no cost effectively. There's genuinely a lot of HP. I don't really want to pull this guy in on his own yet, so I guess I'm just going to get rid of the Vargas to be able to do this. He's not really what I want to use right now, but, you know, we'll take it. Is there a better food than wall chicken? No. Wall chicken is the only thing that I'd be buying, and that's only if I get access to a unicorn. Or if it's a even turn. Or if it's an even turn, yeah. Because on an even turn, our ailments will get cleansed at the end of the turn. You can pull the level up here. There's Unicorn, which is big. So that's friend gained ailment. And that means we can get off of this guy whenever we want to. May as well try to level you. It would have been nice to get the Hawk Dude. Before somebody starts going, Hawk Dude? Hawk Dude? Tell me more about the Hawk 2 guy, Nick. Hawk 2. Hawk to the hand, baby. Hawk to the hand. I really need to get a gingerbread onto this guy. Gingerbread on this guy makes my life way better. And this Ogopogo is not actually doing anything other than creating level ups that don't actually accomplish anything. He's leveling up our team, but the levels aren't causing anything in particular to happen. So yeah, I will sell you, because now going for the level 3 on you feels way better. Statement of Knowledge seems bad. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a cool dude, but I don't really want to talk to him, you know? Alright, I guess we're getting the Mandrake achievement real quick too while we're at it. I don't even need to buy these wall chickens. I should probably just be letting my team buff itself, effectively. So that I can try to get that. I don't need more mandrakes. Sir, please! A mandrake! I kind of just want to hang on to the other Cyclops in case we end up using him. Dude, it's so funny to just disable their entire team. They were supposed to have so many more things going on there, and they just did not get to play the game. So this is technically scaling. It's very jank scaling, but I will take it because, you know, scaling. And then hopefully we can find another unicorn and shop with this. The Quetzalcoatl is essentially +2/+2 onto a tier 3 or lower unit, which I'm pretty down with, I'll be honest. The chocolate! Wait! I wanted that. I'll throw that onto you because you're the most expendable member on the team by far. And there's a partial level. So this is really big because what'll happen here is the unicorn has a trigger that it will use in the shop phase. You'll see it has triggers left this turn 1. So what'll happen here is the bush will give an ailment to the mandrake. The unicorn will remove the ailment, give it +2/+2, and it'll run out of triggers. When the battle starts, before a battle, the gingerbread man will give the unicorn +1 experience. The unicorn will level up to level 2, and then it'll have 2 triggers left because the triggers reset, and unicorn gets 1, 2, or 3 triggers depending on its level. So essentially you can really try to prioritize getting extra scaling. And I think we use an amalgamation to try to pivot in some new guys to have some better late game here. Of course, we have to have enough stats to actually survive their attacks, but you know, that's besides the point. I kind of hate the Yeti. What works with Cerberus? I actually have no idea. I do know what works with Big Boy here, though. We could have a cheeky Manticore in the back just for countering Phoenix, but I don't think we want to do that. I think we just want to get our own Phoenix on board, maybe. Oh, and we... Right. I forgot we already applied an ailment this turn, so the Behemoth just... He's feeling a little spooked, you know? Yeah, this is probably the easiest way to make it by in this pack. I like this guy a lot. He's just a good unit. That being said, I want to be able to dispose of him at any minute, so I will just give him the beans. And what the beans do is they'll turn into a golden egg. Golden egg deals 5 damage before attacking. And it also gives it a bunch of cell value. Also known as is just good. And we're just trying to stack up the Behemoth to be large enough that nothing can really touch it. Because the Behemoth is very strong, but we need him to actually... Oh, thank God! You're kidding me! No, dude! Oh, no. We're losing with this? Goodbye. Sayonara. And abiento. Give me a better perk. I guess we'll take that. Beaches of Immortality. That'll solve everything. Oh, come on, Mandrake. You gotta save us, buddy. You gotta save us. Come on, friendo. It's getting down to the wire, and they have a bigger behemoth than us. But we're fine. When their Giga Unit's bigger than your Giga Unit. I could roulette this behemoth, but I'm scared to. Could Compedo him and see if he turns into something useful. Which there's a lot of garbage I don't want him to be, so I think I'm not going to do that. Oh god. No! He had a 50-50 boat!